folks, and welcome to another video of Razor's Fly Tie Corner. I posted something in Facebook earlier, no, sorry, it was last week, and it's my blue Marabou Steelhead fly, and I've got a couple here going on, and I've been getting a lot of positive feedback on it, and people asking questions on how I make it. So I thought I would do a video on the fly, and it is a very simple pattern to make. I just got a few ingredients for it. One thing I use here, it's like a royal blue flashy kind of yarn chenille kind of thing going on. Apart from that, I don't know, it just came in the spool, but I like it. The main wing is a blue Marabou. It's one of those 4 to 6 inch feathers, and this one is a little shorter than 4, but it's going to work for me. Dyed blue Getty for the collar, and as well as a mallard flank for the collar. And I also tie in these holographic fibers. Maybe if you can see the name or not. Holographic fibers, and they look like a crystal flash, like a Flashaboo kind of thing. This is the copper. It is a lovely holographic kind of shine to it, and I also use a silver, and that goes into the wing as well. So I have a Daiichi number 2 salmon hook. I tie them on mustads as well. The thread is a black 8/0, and basically I start just around where the loop comes and connects to the main part of the hook. So tie that on. We're going to give that one a snip, and I'm using just a short piece of this stuff. Let's get this in here a bit better. I'm going to wrap back. Other than this, that I'm not using any ribbing, no tag, nothing. Just this blue stuff here, and it lies flat. And I'm just going to, just the barb, and wrapping it back. And that builds up a decent body. Get that up to here. A couple of quick wraps. I'm going to trim this excess. Get that underneath. Couple of wraps again. Now with this Marabou, I posted a question in one of the fly tying groups asking about what is the preferred Marabou for tying Marabou steelhead flies. And let me just adjust the camera a little bit here. Starting to fall. Apologize if the focus is not working well. I don't know what's happening. Okay, so I posted questions. I used to use blood Marabou for this kind of style of fly, but I found the bloods, I don't know, like bulky or difficult to go. So I did some researching on some of the preferred marabous, and a lot of people recommend getting what they call the spay marabou, which is, it's a long, kind of sparsely designed feather. And after researching on where to get these feathers, they're not very common. But I did notice the shape of it, and I saw a bag of marabou at a arts and crafts store, and for the fraction of the cost, I bought these, and they turn out amazing. So I just I get the tip of the feather, and I tie that in, and fold that back. So I'm tying the feather with the concave coming towards me, and you could just trim that tip off after folding it back. Sometimes I leave it in. It all depends. But you'll notice that with these feathers here, they lay back really nice. And all I do is I get my fingers in there, kind of pull back out of the way, moisten the fingertips a little bit, and kind of work the fibers back towards the end of the hook. And I'm looking for about 4 wraps. It depends on the sparseness of the feather. I might go 5 or I might go 3. But this feather here looks like I'll probably be able to get 4. And it's just half turns, and I'm gently caressing the fibers back. So every quarter turn, I'm basically just pulling back on the fibers, trying to get them underneath from the wraps, because sometimes you'll trap them. And just keep working these back. Just taking your time. There's no rush. Let's go a few more. Well, at least 2 more. Oh, that's starting to fill in nice now. And you'll notice that you'll get to a point where it fills in automatically, and that's the time to consider ending your wraps. And I'm almost there now. Let's go a half turn more. Okay, that's nice. So we can stop there. And I kind of wiggle the thread. And I noticed that I did trap some. So I'll take a second or two and just kind of like pluck them out. I see one right here. You'll want to do this because it'll add bulk to the head, and you want to have space that you can tie off, because I still have 2 more things I need to tie in here. So let's give that one more turn. And once you snip it, you'll be able to pull out what's trapped in there. I'm going to go underneath, get the thread up and out of the way. Okay. And now I'm gonna tie it back a little bit, and that will help the fibers going back. That looks nice. I don't want it too full, but I do want to put some wax on the thread. And I'm going to hold that back again. And just give that a couple of turns there. All right. Okay, now the next thing I will be tying in are the holographic crystal flash kind of things. And what I like to do is just go underneath from the side, the back side, and bring it over. I'm going to measure it just so I know how much I need. And I'm going to fold that over, bring in both pieces. I'm going to need to change the zoom on the camera because I'm noticing that you're not really seeing it. So let me just get this a little farther away. Okay, maybe that'll work. And I'm going to snip these just past the marabou. Now I'm doing the copper on both sides. So when I get this in here, let's get these fibers back. Good technique is just to give the marabou a gentle blow. And that helps to keep the fibers back and out of the way. I'm just going to fold that over and tie that in. Put another little line of wax. Then I'm going to use the silver. I'm going to bring that in underneath, away from me, up and over, lock it in, fold it over, couple turns. I'm going to give these a snip now. Again, just past the end of the marabou. And bring the hook back towards me. And do one more for my side. Well, that one didn't work. Try that one again. Okay. Good. And snip off the silver. You can always go back and clean them up afterwards. So there's the flash that I get from the those holographic fibers. Now with the guinea hackle, you need to be a little mindful on the stem when tying these in. A lot of times the strung hackles have a rather thick stem, and Therefore, you need to pick and choose your battles. What I like to see for this fly here is a hackle that is going to reach just about to the tip of the hook, the point. Not quite touching it, but just enough to flow over the marabou. And I'm going to prepare the tip. I'm going to tie that in. A bit more wax. Bring that tip back. Get the feather out of the way to reveal the tip. It's in here. The downfall about working with marabou is that it's so subtle. It's got a life of its own. And that's one reason why it's such a great feather to use. Okay, so I have that done. Again, I'm going to work these fibers towards me and back. Now I'm looking for about 2.5 turns. I don't want it too full. Just enough so that you can see it underneath the next collar, which is the teal. Got to get this marabou out of the way first. So there's one turn. Again, we're doing about 1/4 to a 1/2 turn and then helping the fibers back. I'm just going to go one more turn, and that's going to be enough. Let's get these back. Again, he's another feather that likes to bury itself. And just go a couple turns, wiggle the thread as you go through it. Give that a clip. Clean this head up a bit. I have to pick out some of the guinea. I like to use, I got this very soft bristled steel brush, and that helps to separate the feather fibers, and it gives it a very subtle appearance. It helps to bring back the marabou too as well. Okay, next is the mallard, and again I'm just looking at maybe 2.5 turns the most. And again, I want a feather that kind of extends back towards the point of the hook. Awkwardness here. Okay, so we're going to tie this in. Fold that back. Give that tip a clip, if I can find it. Looks like it's down here. And give the thread another dab of wax. I'm going to use my hackle pliers. And same thing, we're just going to moisten our fingertips and work it every quarter turn. All right, that's looking nice. And tie off, that's all I want. And the last thing is just to make a clean head. Let me get this off first. Pull these fibers out. Okay, almost done. Little stray feather here, I'm trying to cover over. Okay. Give that a whip finish. And then a little dab of lacquer. Bit more. And there you go. No name for it yet. Maybe someone can come up with one for me. And that is the, let's get this camera. I gotta figure out this camera stuff. And just give this a nice brush. And I can go back and clip some of these so that they are all about the same length. All right. There you go, folks. That is the blue Marabou. There we go. The blue Marabou steelhead fly. And with that blue body, yeah, it's going to be a surefire, that's for sure. Okay, folks, please subscribe. Throw in some comments or whatnot. Appreciate your feedback and you all coming over and taking a look at my channel. Lots more to come. So we'll see you again next time.